bots and Akeem was a fucking bot.
Yo, Akeem the robot.
Akeem the robot.
I'm waiting for it. Yeah. Cause I was going I forgot. I'm half human, I'm half robot.
Look, alright, so look.
You can't fully escape the Matrix. Nobody can fully escape.
This nigga Andrew Tate, the bug motherfucker.
He's the bug.
He looks down on niggas like us. He thinks we'll be easy as shit. Just because I'm not cut like a fucking shitty banana. This nigga's built like a fucking tough banana. I know I love Andrew Tate though, real shit.
That nigga here built like a fucking egg.
I fuck with him too. He be spitting some real shit, bro.
If you actually sit there and listen to what he say instead of just getting mad, bro. Yeah. That nigga be actually saying
He actually be spitting shit, but sometimes some of the shit he be saying, I be like, alright.
Yeah. I feel like you gotta be like, it depends on how you was raised. Like if you was raised like
that nigga was raised like a Viking, bro.
Yeah, the way he talks like like harsh, like man.
He's like
you gonna have a heart.
He's like a modern day nigga from like Game of Thrones or some shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's a whole ass Viking, bro.
Hey, but anyway, bro, we got entertainment. Gonna explain why Adin Ross is a bot. Let's get into it.
No, there was a part. My bad. There was a part of this shit where they humble with Andrew Tate soup because at first they were all making fun of Aiden, but then there was this one nigga. He was like, "Let's be honest, Andrew Tate, Aiden is 10 times more successful than you," and he was like, "Yeah, sure." And he just started being nice again.
I saw it. He said, "Nah, fucking Andrew Tate got way more money than fucking Adin Ross." But he's saying at the age that Aiden is right now, he was broke as fuck.
Yeah.
But they got Bugattis and all kind of fucking $19 million cars. I was like, I don't know how you got rich, bro. This nigga,
yeah, I know.
I was like, what the fuck? But anyway, let's get into it, man.
Can I just say something first off before we start the stream? By the way, guys, did notifications go out or no?
They tried to really cancel this nigga.
Yeah.
3 things. First of all, thank you for inviting me out here. That's first of all. You're welcome. Second of all, you changed my life, bro.
Have I?
Yes.
Tell me why.
And I see you a little bit getting a little smiley here.
Well, I've changed a lot of people's lives.
You have. Here's my thing, right? The thing is this, right? You have changed my life in a better way. I've realized a lot of things, of the things you've spoken into, okay? And I'm really starting to take my life seriously this time. I think you could tell I'm serious. I came out
They're
here
promoting the shit out there, merch.
Be under your wing in a way. And I don't know, I feel good about myself, bro.
What have you changed? What action have you taken? Or is it still in the stage where it's in your mind and you're starting to understand?
Great you asked. I'm currently not anybody, okay? No hoes or anything like that. I'm what is it? I'm coming. Celibate.
I don't advocate for that.
What do you mean?
What does that mean? Like he doesn't beat his dick.
You told me I'm not supposed to girls.
No, I said you're supposed to stay away from degeneracy, but you can still get like 4 wives.
Oh, okay. Well, so I can still fuck like girls?
You can have 4 wives, yeah, of course.
How many wives do you have?
4.
You got 4 girls.
4 wives.
Wives, sorry, I didn't mean to disrespect.
He's got 4 wives.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying, I'm never actually, let's make this clear. I say avoid degeneracy as a whole, and a lot of degeneracy involves women doing stupid shit and parties and this kind of crap. But I don't advocate for avoiding sexual.
Hold on, everyone's saying I look like a fucking little person right now. I don't. He even said when I first met him that I'm actually very tall and I'm skinny in real life. You did say that. Vouch. You said that to me. You said, wow, young man, you actually are really fit.
Where's your wife? You need to get a good, wholesome woman.
Well, it's kind of fucking hard. We're in 2022.
2022, like you said.
How?
Well, first things first, you have to find a good blueprint. I don't believe you find a good, completed woman. You find a good blueprint, one who is capable of learning and understanding, that you can help grow, and then you turn her into the perfect woman. You must build the woman.
How? Where do I get the blueprint? Where?
Build the woman. Like she's a fucking Lego.
You're admired.
He said like she's a fucking Lego. She gotta build the woman. He said you must build the woman.
You must build the woman. In my head, I'm like,
I said fucking sand and water. There's some goddamn military training in this bitch. You must build your ass to be a soldier, nigga. Oh man,
you gotta give me 20.
You gonna build muscle today. You're smiling. You're admired. Be honest. Are you
I'm happy to smile because I like the questions you're asking.
Good. Okay, go ahead. How do you find the blueprint in a woman?
All right. So I'm actually smiling. The true reason I'm smiling is every single time I answer anything about women, I smile a little bit because I know that there's going to be a field day of the Matrix.
Oh, yeah.
Find a woman who's not completely corrupted by society and not broken. That's what you have to do. Find one who's not broken and corrupted, and then you need to show her that there's more happiness for you and her.
Or find one that'll just listen to everything you say and just like, treat you like, everything. Yeah. Like, that just doesn't, it's not hard-headed, basically. That's what he's saying.
Yeah. One that's gonna bow down and kiss your feet.
Yeah. Bow down and kiss my feet. Are you willing to learn today?
I mean, there are women like that out there, though. There are women like that out there.
There's definitely women out there that do that.
And I feel like men, have the right to choose what woman they want to be with. Yeah. You know
what's that one shit? Polygamy?
I don't know. Polygamy.
It's like when you
can have two more.
You can have multiple wives.
Yeah. If one pisses you would go to that.
See, that's a prime example of women that just be like, okay, I just love these niggas.
Yeah. That's crazy shit right there, bro.
I mean, nigga, hey, it's normal for other people.
But the same way that there's niggas like him, bro, there's women that's the same opposite, that they're ready to be with a man like him. And they fine with it. You know what I'm saying?
You know that nigga's got 15 other...
I know he got like 15 other hoes or whatever.
Not even hoes, they're just wives.
Yeah, he got 4 wives. He got 4 wives, but I know he got all the girls that he just banging on the low outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's like, bro, he's not like that, man. He got wives.
Nigga.
He don't bang hoes.
It's Andrew fucking Tate. It's Andrew fucking Tate, the top fucking G.
Top G.
Let's not do this.
And don't you have to love all those 4 women equally or some shit? Or something like that? Yeah. I mean, that's in the Islamic way. Yeah, that's what he goes over. Oh, okay, then yeah. Then you have to treat them equal. If you buy one Bugatti, you gotta buy all of them.
Find one who's not broken and corrupted, and then you need to show her that there's more happiness for you and her living a life of truth.
Right.
Living a life of away from the degeneраcy. And then you need to be man enough for her to respect you and allow you to lead her to the promised land. That's how. You're not going to find a complete and perfect woman. You're going to have to
build it in.
You're going to have to build her. Okay. There's two. Either you are programming your woman's mind, or society is programming your woman's mind. And if you're going to allow society to program her mind, do you think she's going to be an honest, good person?
No.
What is society telling her to do?
Tell her to not do that?
Well, society's telling her to be a 304.
What's that?
Well, I'm saying things I'm allowed to say on Twitch.
Well, what's a 304? You can tell me.
You can work it out. But
304?
Yeah. 304. Ask Fresh and Fit, they'll tell you. Society's telling her to be degenerate and promiscuous, right? Okay. But you have to tell her the opposite. So it's your programming against society's programming. If you just leave her to be empty without programming, I don't believe that women truly operate in that realm. I think to one degree or another, they're always programmed by someone or something. So you have to combat society's programming as a whole. That's how you build a good woman. You have to sit.
Wait. Hold the fuck on. I just really sat here and thought to myself, bro, does this nigga have this nuts hanging out into the road? I was thinking this nigga have a robe and his legs are open like his nuts can't just fly out.
I was saying the same. I was thinking the same. I was waiting for him to be done talking to me to say something. I was like, yo, is this nigga sitting there with his draw?
Look at that. Like, bro, this nigga got his nut. Like,
and they got his leg just
he better have some shit under there. Like,
I'm pretty sure he got like fucking shorts or
probably see a straight balls and this nigga's not saying shit like
something. So you have to combat society's programming as a whole.
You got a robe on.
You have to sit with your woman.
Let me ask you a question. Can you take a hoe and could you make her a queen?
I could.
Could I?
No. At the absolute at the top echelons of masculine experience, you can turn a hoe into a housewife. But why would I want to do that?
You want to just take a housewife and build?
No, you don't find a housewife. This is my exact point. You find a good woman, and then you sit there and watch Netflix with her and say, "This is garbage," and she'll sit there and go, "Yes, you're right. This is garbage," and you awaken her to the Matrix. When you find a good woman, she watches bullshit.
But how is that awakening? I've always was curious. How is that awakening a woman if she's only programmed to do as what you tell her? How is that being awakened if you're really hypnotized?
It's
in a way. Isn't that hypnosis? Nigga, hold on. That's hypnosis. Isn't that hypnosis?
I feel that's like submissive, nigga.
Submissive.
Yeah. Nigga, that's how the Bible is too. Like, nigga, your wife is supposed to be submissive. Yeah. And you also supposed to listen to you.
But that's different though, because she's basically saying, yeah, that's trash. And she'll be like, yeah, that's trash. That's not really being submissive. That's like you can't have an opinion type shit. Yeah, it's like you're only agreeing because it's like
you can't have an opinion.
That's
controlling. That's not even submissive. Nah, that ain't even controlling. That's like fucking.
I mean, but nigga, in order to be submissive, like you're like the guy is in control.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah.
So the guy needs control for the woman to be submissive to the control. But that's what he just said is different though. I don't know if he was just probably making a reference, but nigga, I'm thinking like, bro, if the girl is agreeing with you, like she's like a. Like she's not really submissive. That's more of like hypnosis.
And I also kind of like see some part where he was talking about what society, kind of like programming women. You know what I'm saying? To like, come on, look at all these songs that women are listening to nowadays. Talking about the fuck nigga free or all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Or how can I choose when I already chose? I can go have more niggas if I want to and all that shit. Like you basically telling women that. Hey, let that nigga know that you can have more niggas. Like you get in his bag, you take his cash. You know like man is being programmed too. Don't get fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, man has been programmed too to feel like they can't go after a woman no more. You know what I'm saying? That they have to like
have hoes.
Yeah, because
shoot up shit.
Exactly. So
everybody's programmed in their own way.
Mm-hmm.
But with women, it's more about like the opposite. Gender or some shit like.
Yeah, and that kind of like put fear in men's heart because when that's why I feel like that's why I feel like a lot of women are going to war with this nigga because women are like there's like a lot of women that are the complete exact opposite. They want to run shit. They want to be the top G and shit. And I feel like that's where the clash comes in.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
They literally want to be the top girl. You know,
like their relationship type shit. That's city girls, but that's basically what the fuck they ain't a boss.
Wait, if this is garbage, I don't want to be that. I don't want to be like these other girls. You're right, Andrew. Thank you for saving me. You saved me from the degeneracy, Andrew. You are my lord. What would you like me to do?
That's the shit I'm talking about. Like that's not right.
You're laying in your bed and she turns on main rostrum.
Real shit though.
Just out of curiosity.
That's a very interesting scenario because I cannot possibly fathom the level of female which would watch you for entertainment. No, I mean, no.
So what?
This is not.
So he doesn't see girls watching him.
So there's a chick, like a female. I want to watch.
What if his wives know who Adin is?
So
then that's a turn of events.
I can't see that, bro. Not in my room.
All right, hold on. Everyone in the chat, how many guys have a pussy in here? Put me in the chat. Let's just say we got pussies, all right? How many guys got a pussy? All right, how many guys would fuck me and Andrew? How many guys got a pussy in here? Let's just look at this. Look, me. Look, people are me. They're all putting me, Andrew. Look, somebody named Katie, me.
Anyway, let's go back to the point. Women are built. So I'll give you examples of this, right? People will see me with one of my wives. And she'll be respectful, she'll be getting everybody drinks, she'll be tidying up after everybody, she'll be making sure we all have a good time, she'll be a great host, she'll be gorgeous, etc. And they'll go, wow, where'd you find her? I didn't find her anywhere, I made her that way. She wants to be that way for me.
Oh.
She wants to be that way for me. If she was with some pussy...
See, that's what I'm saying. It's like there are really women out there that they down to be that way. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's some women out there that's like, they're like, shit, I just want a man that's gonna take care of me. You know what I'm saying? As long as I'm being taken care of, then I'm gonna be fully, completely submissive to this man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And there's some woman that's like, that's not what I want. I want a man that's gonna love me, that can take care of me, and I can take care of him. You know what I'm saying? And you respect me, I respect you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. Like there's women out there, and you as calling yourself top G, you got to go after those women that's willing to do what you want. You know what I'm saying? No, the woman that don't want that. So regardless of beauty, whatever the case may be, you know what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? That's why they always say, like, bro, if you want to get in a relationship with somebody, make sure it's the person that you want to be with.
Do you think it's actual love though, or is it just because like he can provide for?
Shit, you be surprised that that's some type of love.
You think so?
Yeah, bro. You be surprised that that's some type of love.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's actual love like that, but it's like those type of shits is like, are they actually loving you for who you are though, or are you just like,
nigga, if you happy,
they're just doing it because it's like you can take care of them.
Shit, if you're happy, nigga. There's nothing else that can overcome that.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like even with love, there's always
either you
like
love
you can somebody
there's
always like somebody can love you as much and you still feel like there's something like I feel like there's no like cause sometimes I would think I'm like as a human being, do we actually have the real love that God wants us to have? Because I look at our love to people and God's love to us.
I mean, think about it, nigga.
Like, I feel like we don't have the
Think
love.
about it, nigga. If God made us in His image, number one, and He wants us to worship Him, why do you think that is? If He created us in His image and He gave us the ability to have a heart and a mindset to give some type of generosity to somebody, why do you think God, when Jesus came, why do you think He tells people love thou neighbor as you love yourself? You know how to love yourself, right? Like the same things you would do to take care of yourself,
Yeah,
you
do it to
for the
other
next
people.
person, or that's a form of love. Or if you give generously, like the Bible tells you to, that's a form of love. Like you taking care of one another is a form of love. So it's like,
But I'm talking like in a way of, I feel like we don't have the perfect love that God.
nobody is perfect in anything.
Yeah.
There's
That's what
no
I'm saying.
perfection in anything when it comes to man.
That's what I'm saying though. It's like I feel like we're trying, but we don't have that love that God had for us. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think we would.
And
ever
the thing
have
is, like, for me, like, in
most
this
of
case, other people might look at it as he is selfish. You know what I'm saying? Because they only care about
controlling.
controlling. Like, he only care about himself. But in reality, bro, that is just who he is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That is the type of person he is. Mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally.
Or it could just be a one-sided individual that just stays completely like of his ways.
Yeah.
I mean, you think there's not thousands of Andrew Tates out there, nigga?
Yeah, exactly.
Nigga, there's millions of them motherfuckers out there.
I mean, the nigga wouldn't have friends if nobody was like that.
Exactly.
I mean, there's niggas, there's people.
There's people that think the same.
Like I
way
said,
that
like
you
there's
think.
some things that I could agree with. There's certain things like I can't agree with, and that's just like everything in life. Like
It's all
just like how in this
based, bro.
generation now we have like multiple genders now, like just be keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? But it has to take one person sometimes to speak up and, you know, stand up for that community so that people can actually feel confident and comfortable to come out and speak. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he's like the nigga that's did that for so many people. That's why so many relationships was
he's
ruined
saying
back
shit
then.
that be on niggas' minds
That
that
they
they
don't-
want to say,
Yeah.
but
They don't say because
the world gonna be like, hey, what the fuck?
yeah.
I mean, nigga,
That's 2022.
He thinks like like I say, he thinks
Yeah, like niggas back in the day, bro.
Like niggas back in the day,
Yeah.
like how they would run shit.
That's basically how it works.
She wants to be that way for me. If she was with some pussy, then she wouldn't act that way.
Okay, so
And there's endless proof of this. Any real G who's out here long enough knows a girl who was a complete nightmare for her ex, and now she's a complete pussycat for the next dude.
oh, I see what you're saying.
A woman is a reflection of her man. So if you want a good woman, you have to be a good man. And please understand, like I said earlier, it's absolutely not really true. Women are programmed by one of two things: either you or society. If you allow society to program your female, she's only going to be a detriment on your.
But then that leads to the next question: what is good to you? So basically, whatever is good to him is how he would want to rub off on his woman.
Yeah.
So like, whatever is good for you is how you should have that rub off your woman.
Of your woman.
It's like, nigga,
It's a matter of growth.
that's why it's like you can't really be mad at the nigga because it's like whatever works for you, whatever floats your boat, nigga. Because like he said, nigga, whatever is good. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Because I know, like,
my woman is gonna be good because I'm good, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because I think he's a type of person that, you know, which I feel like is the right way to do things, is like to let a woman know up front who you are.
Yeah.
You don't hide that shit, and then when you get in a relationship, then you start showing her that, and she's like, oh, why the fuck am I? You know what I'm
So
saying?
this man
You
is
let her
changing.
know up front, like, who you are, what you're doing, what you're capable of doing. You know what I'm saying? How you want your relationship, and if she's fine with it, then she better not complain.
Cause
You know
like,
what I'm
what is
saying?
it's like instead of thinking like logically what is good, like what is your definition of good? Because everybody's definition of good
Totally
is
different. Yeah.
Like back then, nigga, we thought killing women because they were a witch was good. Like nigga, we would just be accusing like, you know what I'm saying? We thought like there was a point in time where we thought segregation was good. There was a point in time where we thought fucking killing was just good if you were a thief or. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what is your definition of good? Because nigga, everybody's got different ways of interpreting good. So it's like whatever works for that nigga thinks is good to have.
I mean, I feel like it based off of your religion too. Like if what your religion is telling you, like with him his is Islam. So if Islam is telling him this is the good and this is the bad, that's what he's gonna go off of. So a lot of people go off of good and bad off of religion wise and all.
Like, some people go deeper with their religion. Like Islam say, yeah, you can have like multiple wives. You just have to make sure you treat them all equally. But the thing is, not every man can handle, you know, that. I mean, our grandfather.
So what about the wives?
our
Like,
grandfather
what about
had,
the women?
like,
Women can have multiple husbands?
Man, our grandfather had like 26 wives. My
Can
dad-
the women have multiple husbands?
No. The reason why it was like that was because there was not enough men for women back then. Like the woman was just there with no men to marry them. There was so many women that there was no man to marry them. So like Islam kind of make it in a way that's like men can marry multiple women so that they can have a man to take care of them. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, but the thing is like Islam also said like if you can't treat them all equally, you shouldn't do that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's why
my grandpa was like, he low-key overdid that shit, though.
No, he didn't overdid it.
Nah, because I looked it up. It's like, you're supposed to have 4 max. Like, that's what the Quran
Oh, really?
talks about. Yeah.
You said that? No, I didn't know. I didn't notice that.
That's like 4
Yeah,
max.
my dad's dad had like 26.
That nigga
bro.
had like...
But, I mean, he give them all equal rights, bro. Shit.
That
You
nigga
build a whole house where everybody have their own room, bro. And if you walk in them room, you know that this nigga took care of everybody equally, bro. Every room had TV, every room had bed, every room had everything that you can ever want, bro.
Nah, that's crazy.
Hell yeah. He had money back then, bro.
That people keep track of that.
This guy built a whole mansion, bro.
That's
Technically, he built a mansion, bro.
yeah, that shit definitely. That shit like a hotel room. Bro. That shit got room numbers and everything.
This is crazy.
If you were society, if you allow society to program your female, she's only going to be a detriment on your life.
And I would like to add in with Adin Ross's advice. Women are a program society, and so are men.
This is women are what?
You're so scared again.
I think that you're so scary, man. He said women are what?
He said women are programmed, and so are men.
Yeah.
So basically trying to say like both sides.
Like, yeah. Nigga look at like, you're so scared.
Detriment on your life.
And I would like to add in with Adin Ross's advice. Women are a program society, and so are men.
You're so scared again.
Hey, buddy, we're on fucking Twitch. You think I want to get fucking... Hey, bro, I'm not like you. I can't make millions off the fucking internet. I need this shit. I'm fucking done. I don't have to work for either to yell at me all fucking day. If I lose this shit, I'm working with you. You're taking me on nothing, bro.
You can't work for me. You're not ready for the war. I'm an endless battle against the Matrix. The agents of the machine are trying to fucking destroy me.
Wait, so am I gonna get
on my team?
Am I-
You can't handle life on my side.
Wait, am I gonna get destroyed? Am I part of this now?
No, you're a neutral civilian at MPC.
That nigga said a neutral
Why
civilian.
not? I know what's going on. We had some very...
Yes, I know what's going on.
You know, right? I was talking my shit. I was saying good things, and I know about the world.
To go back to your point earlier about men being programmed by the Matrix of society also. Yeah, I agree. Of course, everybody's programmed by society.
Fucking NPC, bro.
That's true.
That's thank you.
That nigga doesn't want to be an NPC.
In a slightly different realm.
Bro, Aiden is such a fucking kid, bro. But I'm not, if y'all saw this TikTok part, it was like, they was both talking. And like, Aiden tried to get mad at what the fuck he said. He was like, bro, what? What is that? And he looked like a little ass kid, bro. Fuck Andrew just stared at that nigga like this, bro. And he just started laughing. He's like, bro, it feels sick the fuck down, bro.
Bro,
Punch a hole in your neck.
Bro, it's crazy,
Oh
man. That
my
nigga
God.
Andrew Tate be different, bro.
Nah, that nigga be serious. Nah, I've seen him break character so many times, though, bro. But he always has a serious ass face.
I feel like it's
Bro,
the
you see
glasses,
his brother?
His
Yeah,
brother
that
is
Bro,
Yeah,
his
like that.
brother literally sounds. Bro,
That
I didn't even
nigga
have to
say-
know it was his brother. Like, it was kind of like how I met you and the key.
Yeah,
bro,
it's
I
dope.
just was watching it and I just seen some random nigga talking to Aiden. I was like, yo, why is this nigga frying up Aiden? And then I noticed how he was talking. I was like, yo, why that nigga sound like Andrew Tate? You know, I was like, is that his fucking brother?
Yeah, that nigga
I think I saw a video where Andrew Tate said like if it wasn't for his brother that he wouldn't have made it. That he wouldn't have gone that far. Like his brother kind of made him this way. Yeah, like
Yeah, his brother is way more.
he said his brother's worse than him,
Yeah,
bro.
sometimes his brother is like, I be looking at his brother, he don't give a fuck. Like, he just be
Like he chill, but when I said that nigga speak, bro, you be scared out your nuts,
That
bro.
nigga sound the same, look the same. Well, he got hair.
He got hair, yeah.
And I saw a video where Andrew Tate was trained with that nigga. Like,
Yeah.
he was punching on fucking
You said you
wood
trained
shit.
him too.
Damn.
Also, yeah, I agree. Of course, everybody's programmed by society.
Fucking NPC, bro.
No, everybody's programmed by
Bro,
society.
and the crazy thing is, you know, it's easy to hide behind glasses. When you have glasses on, you have a different type of confidence because nobody really can read your eyes, so you can really talk how you want.
Yeah, but he's a
But
blind fucker.
I've seen that nigga what he looked like though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
He
But
a
I'm saying
blind
like,
fucker, though.
huh?
He's like, his eyes is like fucked. So
Really?
he have to wear prescription ass shit.
I mean, that's the Matrix, isn't it?
It's the Matrix, right?
The Matrix designed the glasses that you see out of.
Yeah, they're trying to say you blind.
Like, bro, you can't fully escape the Matrix, bro. Like, nobody can escape that much. You can try as hard as you are. You're still gonna.
You can break through a lot, but not completely. You can break through a lot more than others.
Yeah.
But thinking that you're gonna escape that fully, bro, there was still gonna be something still like holding you back.
Like all those cars you buying, it's all part of the Matrix, bro. Like all the Bugatti he got and all that shit, but somehow, because
it just like you don't really need that shit. Let's be honest.
But it's like, yeah, you can do it, man.
That's true.
Yes, thank you.
But men operate and live in a slightly different realm than females because men live in a realm of absolute accountability and competency.
So do girls.
No, they don't.
Girls have accountability and responsibility.
To who? Women, if you're a beautiful...
Yo!
Bro, please understand me. If you're a beautiful woman, you're afforded luxuries. And one of the luxuries you're afforded is the ability to be wrong. Women can go through life and be wrong about things because they're hot.
Okay.
A man can't be wrong because you're living in a world of competency and accountability. You have to find the best way to possibly perform to get ahead. A woman doesn't have to do that. You can go on a date with a woman and sit there and she can tell you about magical crystal skulls and how she believes in them. And this magical crystal skull gives her positive energy and it helps her feel good. And every time she's sick, she rubs the crystal skull and she feels better. And because she's smoking hot, 9 times out of 10 a man will sit there and go, interesting. Okay. And she'll just believe this fantasy.
Yeah, that's true.
Until her tits get saggy.
Yeah.
It's fine. As a dude, you can't...
Hey, look. That has some bars in it, though. That have some type of bars in it. Like, in society, bro, let's be honest. Like,
yeah, it's like you would just sometimes you don't even care what the woman's saying. Just because she's bad, at that point it's like you thinking with your cock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not really like that.
It's like in society, I think like women gets away with a lot of stuff more than men does.
Yeah.
Like in some type of way. Just like, you know how like I think like maybe in America, I don't know worldwide, because it's like that's like you know how
that's true though. Women do get like they could do shit that a lot of men can't in certain areas.
Yeah, and then like, cause I saw this
like a girl can get away with slapping your ass.
Yeah.
I'm in, but if I slap her ass,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Go straight to jail or something.
I'm getting first class ticket to the motherfucking nearest prison.
Exactly.
But if a woman slap my ass and squeeze that shit, I just yo, don't do that shit. There's no.
Yeah, cause I saw like this social experiment. It was like technically like but same examples. Like I saw the social experiment with this guy and this girl they were doing. They kind of pretend like they don't know, like they kind of like, you know, maybe they're just dating but they don't know each other like that. And it was like the guy was like kind of like harassing the girl, you know what I'm saying? No, I mean, it started off with like the girl harassing the guy, you know what I'm saying? And people was just walking past in like a whole mall. Yeah. People, women and everything, they were walking past. Even women was walking past laughing. Oh my God. And then some guys even walked past talking about some, nigga, why you, like, cause she was grabbing his ass and all that stuff. And he was like, bro, why you better me? You better enjoy that shit. You know how guys will be and be like, yeah, enjoy. And some women will be like, other women too was like, bro, what? She trying to let you have some. You better go enjoy that shit, whatever. That's the treatment guys get. Like a social experiment. This shit was big, bro. And then the other half of the video, they reversed it. You know what I'm saying? And then come see how women was coming for this nigga, bro. They were like the girl was like, no, stop. You can't touch that. And then they hear a group of girls talking about, no, you're social harassing, you blah, 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 blah. And then at the end of the whole video, they kind of make it, they were like, why is it whenever it's done by a girl, it's okay? But when a man does it, it's sexual harassment. Like, and that's the type of shit I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that shit can put that guy in jail just because it's just a social experiment. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what the fuck the case may be. And that's what I'm saying. Like, there's some big shit that women get away with that if a man wants to do it, he might spend his whole life in jail.
It's because niggas look at men more of like a man.
Masculine.
Yeah, man. Just like rape.
You can live. But we in the world of double standard now, right? Yeah. Like, that's what women are preaching now. Double standard. Like, no, if you do, you gotta, you know, equality. You know, that's equality and double standard. Women brought that shit up.
There would never be a full equality.
Women brought the whole equality and double standard up. But the moment that it's that time to prove that shit, they don't stand by that shit most of the time. they don't stand by it because they still
That's
can't.
the other side.
You know what I'm saying?
Just look at it like, haha.
Exactly.
Yeah, nigga, when was the last time on the news or somewhere you see, a man got raped or something? Like, nigga, that shit does not happen, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it happened.
It happens,
but they don't put that shit
does
mainstream.
not. It doesn't
It
go
does not
mainstream.
go mainstream.
But
yeah.
if a woman was to like get right, that shit will be like the biggest
Nigga,
thing.
because
which I understand.
I
but
can
it's
literally
like,
speak for myself, bro. That's happened with me with my ex. That it's like, nigga, if I don't give consent that I want to have sex with you, bro, you should not force me to the point that I end up doing it with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
So it's still a form of rape.
Yeah.
If I don't give consent, I don't care if we in a relationship, bro. Yeah. If I don't give the consent, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have that right.
Yeah.
But women get away with shit like that. But if I was to do it the other way, I'll probably still be in prison by now. I don't even be doing YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Rape
it's just,
don't look
but
at
that
that.
shit will never go mainstream because men are meant to not say shit.
Yeah.
Men are supposed to be
Speaking
quiet.
of rape, like a woman could just accuse any man of rape, and that nigga would have to go through this whole fucking process,
yeah.
and
Just
potentially
to
go to
prove
prison,
himself
even
that
if
he's
that
right.
nigga wasn't even if he was completely innocent. A woman,
It was
and
still spend some
have
time
to do
before.
some shit before he
the
gets
women
there.
the women has more leverage over that nigga just because there's like a man being accused of rape. It's so fucked up. But if a nigga was accused of woman of rape, oh, it's
Yeah, they're gonna be like, you lying. They're
But
gonna say
it's
you
like
lying.
that's like a I don't know.
It's like child support, nigga. There's a higher chance the mom's gonna take the kids than the dad's gonna take the kids. But if the mom doing drugs,
Man, there's this one video that I saw. This lady, she was like talking about. It was on TikTok. She was talking about, oh, like why would you get my boyfriend locked up? It was like that's my man. I love him. And the ex boyfriend or husband, whatever, was saying, why would I get him locked up? This nigga came to shoot up my house where me and my kids are in. Our kid. It was like, man, you know what? You can have that kid. You can have full custody of that kid. Whatever, blah blah. He was like, just don't get my new boyfriend locked up. I really love that man, but nigga, I don't give a fuck. You
That nigga
okay with
trying to
that
kill me.
nigga coming to shoot up my fucking house, nigga?
Say that nigga trying to kill me. I don't give a fuck, nigga.
You okay with that nigga coming to shoot up my fucking house,
Say
bro?
goodbye, bro. Fuck that.
And telling me don't lock that nigga. That nigga, you might go to jail too for some shit like that.
Yeah,
But thank you for letting me take full custody though. I'm gonna tell you that. Cause nigga, me paying child support while you fucking another man, you think that shit? Fuck out of here.
Let's finish.
Until her tits get saggy.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah,
But as a dude, you can't do that.
Okay, I can. Look, let's look at this. Let's say it's the other way around. Maybe I'm with a girl and she's like, oh my god, Adin Ross, you're so fucking hot. I want to fuck the shit out of you. But I'm like, okay.
Hey, that's never happened.
Really? Don't shit on me like that, bro.
Bro, but let's be honest, that's never happened.
It can, but it's rare.
But that's never happened.
Okay.
Has that ever happened to you?
What? Someone's like, Adin Ross, you're so hot?
And you're
Yes.
so hot,
Hell yeah,
fuck you.
Yes, it has.
You're lying.
My chat seen it 1,000 times on fucking.
Bro, that's never happened.
Bro, it really has on the screen. It really has. I
think they say that.
However, it
Most of the time when that shit happen, it's because you have some type of standards, bro.
Yeah, if you have faith like Adin, bro, it's gonna
say
happen.
something that like, it's like, oh my god, what the fuck he's talking about? The girl's like, oh my god. Okay, it could be like this too. What if the guy's super duper fucking rich?
Yeah.
And the girl's like, and maybe I'm talking about fucking crystals and aliens fucking in the butt. And the girl's like, oh, that's kind of weird, but fuck it, I want to fuck you.
How did the dude get super rich? Because what you just described, you're making false comparisons. They're not the same, and I'm about to explain to you why. I said that the woman is allowed to be incorrect on certain issues and not live in the real world because she is born with an innate value. She's born with beauty, which is given to her by God. You are comparing that to a man's money, which is fine.
Not just one, it's an example.
Okay, it's an example, but in most cases, perhaps he has daddy's money, but in most cases, the man had to earn that money. He earned that value. So they're different things. Comparing innate value and
Nah, nigga, I wouldn't say that. Nigga, there be male supermodels, nigga. There do be male supermodels that make a living off their fucking looks. Am I tripping?
Yeah, I mean,
Look at all these goddamn actors.
Most of the time, man, the male supermodels, bro, is because you actually, I mean, what society consider as look good. Yeah. Because nigga, woman, not 80% of the time. I'm just putting a number in it, which I shouldn't do. Higher percentage of the time, women have a higher chance of falling into that category more than men.
Yeah.
But like, my question is, what if the man,
like when it comes to like modeling shit?
To ask Aiden's question, what if the man was making money off of his looks? Or what if like the man was being benefited off of his looks?
I mean, Aiden did have a good point. Like, there's a lot of people that will like just Like if a man is crazy rich too, they won't care what the fuck he talking about.
Yeah.
Just, he rich as fuck.
Rich as fuck.
Nigga, look at Sugar Daddy. The girls are literally doing everything that niggas.
And they don't even know who he is.
Yeah,
he just has money. And
just because he has money and he gonna buy them shit. And they don't care any fucking way. So it's kind of like.
And by the way, we're not saying all girls. We're saying some girls. And there's a higher percentage of those type of girls out there that kind of fuck the world up. Just the same way around the world. You know what I'm saying? With some men, do the same shit towards women that are not like those some type of girls. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a matter of balance, and most of the time we all come across the wrong motherfuckers, bro.
Facts.
Yeah, but in most cases, the man had to earn that money. He earned that value. So they're different things. Comparing innate value and earned value are completely different scenarios. Do you understand?
Hold on, are we frozen? Yo. Maybe it's them trying to stop us.
I mean, if he have like wealth too.
Or not?
Wealth is given by God.
That was really scary for a second. I think we were frozen for a second.
Oh my God.
That's scary, Andrew.
But I guess like we're not born.
Are you not scared?
That makes sense.
Yeah. Some people are though.
No, like you
Literally sense.
Yo, Andrew. Okay,
Has anyone tried to kill you?
Yeah.
Okay, then what the fuck you worried about?
Bro, it's hot here. I'm sorry, Andrew. You can't get that in, bro. It's hot. It's ridiculously hot, man. You have the AC on.
That nigga's like, why you took it?
There's no air coming in.
Nigga, that nigga got his fucking drawers on, nigga. What the fuck? With his legs spread.
Show that to the world, then.
Nigga said, if you want to show that,
Yo, why does Adin sit like he's
that nigga
like posing for a dollar bill or some shit? Like, God damn.
But that
Nigga posing like he on a towel on a hot sunny day at the beach or some shit.
That nigga said, if you want to show that to the world, then go ahead.
That's fine. If you're prepared to show that to the world, then.
Come on, don't body shame me, man.
I'm body shaming.
I'm gonna cancel you for body shaming me in 2022.
Oh, no.
Why you into 2022?
Oh no. I'm all scared of it, Cass.
That laugh, bro.
I am body shaming you. I'm trying to inspire you. Body shaming is a fantastic inspiration. In fact, I think that, bullying as a whole has always been a good way to get a lot of shit done.
Okay.
Hey, hey, that was bars, though.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. We live in a fucking world. Look, I gotta say this shit, nigga. We living in a world, nigga. If you get roasted, nigga, learn how to roast back, nigga. Learn how to roast fucking back, bro. I'm sick of these niggas. Look, bullying is not. Look, I'm not gonna say, bro. Bullying is not cool to an extent.
Yeah.
Cause it drives niggas to like, I want to shoot up everybody.
Yeah.
When I say niggas, you know what? It's like, bro, if niggas can't roast, learn how to roast, nigga. Just like, nigga, if you can't shoot a gun, nigga, why are you running at a nigga with a knife, nigga?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, look, if you bring a knife to a gunfight, you gonna get blamed, nigga.
Yeah,
if you don't know how to shoot a gun, then why the fuck are you aiming it, nigga?
Right.
Look, if a motherfucker is roasted, you getting bullied, fired the fuck up, everybody gotta go through that phase where they get fired the fuck up.
I think what he's trying to say is like, bro, when you get bullied, you get better.
No, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He said bully is a form of inspiration.
Yeah.
Fat body shaming is that's what I'm saying.
Cause I remember, bro, man, y'all know how with basketball, bro. I used to get flamed so much when I grab a basketball. I still do, but when I'm balling, nigga, I be making buckets out the ass, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's the thing, bro. But before all that, before I start making buckets, bro, I used to get roast so much. Nigga, I've had a time that I actually cried because this one nigga roasted shit out of me on the court because I was terrible, bro.
Might be like that, but it just makes you stronger, bro.
And I go to the court every day and just fucking.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was getting called shit. Remember when I was shitty as fuck in middle school? I was shitty as fuck.
And then I came out being good. I remember with soccer too, nigga. My dad was the first motherfucker to make me feel like shit,
bro.
Nigga, because he took me to the field, bro. And I wasn't really good at soccer at that time, bro. He took me to the field, bro, and he stood there in the car watching me because I came to play with my friend. My friend, other than was good. I was on the field. I was just falling left and right. You know what that nigga did? Zoom left, nigga. He didn't even stood. When I came back home, it was like, man, you trash and ugly. All of you just doing was just falling all over the place. It's like that's not where you need to be at. Like, nigga, when I heard some shit like that, and I was so passionate about that shit, I was so mad, bro. Till I just started practicing by myself. And whenever I go to the field, bro, I became so good at playing, bro. I looked at myself and I was like, This is
that's the best shit too. When you prove everybody wrong. Bro.
Yes, bro.
Nigga, look at all the legends. Look at Michael Jordan. He was too fucking. What was it? Too small to play.
Yeah.
Look at this nigga. One of the greatest to ever fucking done.
Bro.
So sometimes bullying it can lead to something
like. It's a form of inspiration, bro.
It can lead to something
It
really
depends
bad.
on how you use it, though.
Yeah.
It's like some people they use it as a motivation, and some people just use it as like
depression.
Some people as a thing of like they take it negatively.
Yeah.
Like if somebody is just roasting you, and it's like you see a group of niggas roasting you, nigga. Bro, get your pad, nigga.
No pad,
come
nigga.
back for everybody in that motherfucker. Roast them one by one if you got to. Make a motherfucker like, you know what I'm saying? If you gotta go in front of the cafeteria, yo, you fucking stink, nigga, in the butt. You nigga. Yeah, I saw that, nigga. You fucking smell like dirty piss, nigga. Like you smell like you eat motherfucking baby powder and shit. Like nigga,
Even if you gonna win, bro, and you gonna get some people to go,
yeah,
but I'm good
no, nigga, like it's crazy because if you're a nerd, you have even more. You got even more to gain from it because like you're a nerd. Everybody's always like, that nigga gonna say shit. You gonna be a bitch, and you say, nigga, fuck you. Bro, everybody black, fuck me. Everybody will be on your side the moment you roast back.
No, don't say that.
If you a nigga that don't roast and like you know what I'm saying, and you just quiet and everybody be roasting you, bro. Go to school tomorrow. Roast back. I'm telling you right now, 10% of the time, everybody's gonna cheer for you, bro. They gonna want you to win that shit, bro.
As a whole, has always been.
Yeah, what's on our first video? God damn.
Okay, what was your first impression when you saw me in person?
Bro, why is this nigga?
Oh, Adin.
I have nothing bad to say about Aiden. I do like you.
I know you do. I know you like.
I know you do.
I know.
I think you're like a perfect example of everything that. Let me say this.
I feel like trying to roast.
He's gonna say some fucked up shit.
You are the perfect example
Of what
of like
Andrew Tate
just
would
a
not be.
normal-ish dude.
Normal is true.
Okay.
You know, so it's like I'm here trying to inspire excellence, and there's nothing about you that's excellent. It's perfect for me to sit here with you and say, look, you could be better.
I know I can be better. I'm potentially not at my potential.
Exactly.
Yes, I can be better. I can do things. I can better my life. I can better my body. I can better my mindset. I can better everything.
Correct.
This is my first time really ever traveling across the fucking world, and I came for you. I didn't come for anything.
Where is he at?
You.
He's in Romania.
Romania?
But I think they're in
Came
Dubai.
over
Right?
here, bro.
Dubai?
Bro, it's because I'm in the Dubai fucking servers, bro, and they fucking put shit.
You flew all the way here and broke YouTube on your phone.
Bro, it's because I'm in the Dubai YouTube servers, bro. The YouTube shit kicked me out. I swear, bro.
Anyway, what was I saying earlier? I was talking about something important like I usually am. The realm of competency in which a man must operate. Aiden, you must operate inside the realm of absolute competency.
We're acting
your
like bots.
goal as a man,
We are
your
bots.
mission as a man is to discover the truth. Because you must find the truth of the universe and the truth of the world, because only the truth will set you free. You're not born with an innate value like a female is. A female can be born beautiful. She doesn't need to be interested in the truth. She can just be happy, believe in fairies and crystal skulls, and go through life and be happy. What's actually interesting is men find that attractive. I find permanently happy women attractive. Women who don't live in the harsh, brutal realities of the world, who are perhaps a bit too optimistic and airy-fairy are very attractive to men.
Yes.
Because a man has a very difficult life. He likes the idea of always being around a happy woman.
That is a good-ass bar.
The same kind of trauma and stress that I have. But as a man, you must go through a process of discovering what is true and what is false about the world, and developing absolute and utter competency so you can outcompete other men. Life is a competition. All of this is a competition. We are constantly competing against each other, and men are in constant competition. This is why there's been endless wars since the beginning of human time. You don't understand.
No, like that war he made about women is
Aztecs
low key.
were at
Like
war with somebody. The Mao dynasty was at war with somebody.
It is attractive when you see a woman that's always
in the
happy.
savannah.
Because it helps you.
Yeah, it keeps you uplifted.
The
Your energy is up all
Mongols
the time.
were sieging Vienna.
What's
There
that?
has been endless war, constant competition, and that has been forgotten.
Okay, fine. I
You
understand,
have to
bro.
outcompete every other man for everything you have ever wanted.
That's fine.
No, it's not fine.
Play me to arm wrestle right now. Let's arm wrestle.
He won't beat your ass in the
No, but like
How
real
much
shit
it
though,
is.
this world is all about
With
competition.
one
Bro.
finger.
It's even a competition to get to God.
Yeah.
It's
You
all-
gotta go evangelize. You know what I'm saying? You gotta try to bring people closer to God. you gotta try to even bring yourself closer to God. Like you even in competition with yourself.
Yeah.
Cause like your inner, like your fleshly being wants to sin, but your spirit doesn't.
Yeah.
And it's like a clash already as it is.
Yeah.
You clash spiritually. You got the devil trying to attack you, but you got God on one hand trying to also help you. So every single thing in life is always about
It's a competition.
War,
yeah, there's a war. Man,
Like,
even when you sleep, bro, there's a war going on in your
you are
dreams.
always happy, nigga. That just goes to say, like, you take your wars like on like another level. Like you look at war different, bro. Like you look like that. You look at that bitch like, oh, it's on rookie mode for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying?
I understand what he said though. It's like he said you wouldn't want a woman that's just as fucked up as you. He said because a man go through a lot of trauma and all kinds of shit. And if you have a woman that's basically going through the same shit as a man, it's just like
it's just gonna add to your
problem.
problem.
Like you just go, man. I can't even fix myself, man. And I'm trying to fix somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
The shit man go through mentally, bro. Like I don't know, like.
I feel like, bro, society, like, we really, like, bro, we really constructed, like, what's, like, I can't, like, bro, men and women both go through shit, but it's, like you said, that we live in a world where there's, like, double standards, but men just don't address it because we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, because we don't.
We've grown to the point where we just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But women, it's, like, they constantly remind us. They're, like, it's, like you said, like the whole situation with like, oh, like if I was to touch a woman's ass, it's sexual harassment, but if she keeps touching mine, like it's not.
Okay.
Like that type of shit, men will see it.
Damn,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Move on. Women will be like, no, let's stop right here. We are gonna fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's like because men just grew accustomed to that shit.
It's because women like they're
because even women would see women doing that to a man.
Because women are brought up to like protect one another.
Yeah,
like that's the thing. Like
that is true.
They're like nurturing. You know what I'm saying? So they look after one another because like I mean let's be honest. In this world, it's really kind of cruel, bro.
Yeah, and no man looks after one another.
No man.
Because like nigga, like a woman pointed out too. If a girl wants to keep touching my butt, hey man, you better go. You better go. Like they will encourage the shit.
Like, man, why you mad, nigga?
They will encourage the shit. And niggas will be alone, bro. Men will be alone, bro.
Yeah.
Men will be alone. Why do you think? Isn't the male suicide rate higher than women?
Mm-hmm.
Like, male go through life alone in a lot of stages. Like,
because that's what we brought up.
I mean, nigga, it's not even about how you're brought up. It's just how your mind clicks.
Society.
It's how your mind clicks because it's like it's like the unwritten rules. The unwritten rules that are like just like.
That
nobody talks about or that should be talked about is never talked about, and niggas just think that shit is normal.
I think it's just a man ego thing. Like it's like installed in our brain.
Why do you think that is?
That society plays a part too.
Why do you think men have an ego? Because we are always at competition. Yeah. We live our life by how we've experienced for ourselves. So we take those past moments of ourselves and we take it and we hold on to it for lessons, nigga. Yeah. So that way it's like if another nigga like if you see another man that's going through the same shit as you, in reality a man is going they're gonna help him, but they're not gonna understand because everything is ego, like it's about an ego with a man.
But do you know, like, men will actually, to be honest, I feel like men will actually like it if it was a double standard situation. Because, like, the thing is, it was never been double standards. Like, for a long time till women start bringing it up because they feel like there's not equal rights. You know what I'm saying? Mostly on their side. That's why that shit get brought up. But OT, it's been equal rights. You know what I'm saying? But it's just some things that, you know, like there's some things that women had to fight for, you know what I'm saying, like freedom and all of this stuff and whatever, and based on how women get treated in society. But the thing is, let's be honest, the man runs the world, right? And the thing is, man makes the rules most of the time, and it's like women always try to find a way to get around that because, you know, they have some type of privilege, you know, to move around stuff. Because of just being a woman. You know what I'm saying? And
it makes sense why it is the way it is too sometimes.
Right. And the thing is like the whole double standard thing, like it wouldn't have happened, you know what I'm saying?
Because women never had rights. That's why
because women feel like they don't have rights.
But there was a point where women didn't have rights.
They didn't.
So I think that's where it all started from that jump. So.
And the thing is like now that the double standard is here, it's still not working because it's like
it's not even about whether it works or not. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of shit that men go through too that is like not touched on.
Yeah.
That women do versus that we can't do. Like, there's a lot of shit that like just a simple like accusation.
Yeah.
Like, could get a man's life ruined.
Yeah.
From just because a woman said it. Like,
women has a lot of power.
They have power, but in like. It's like they have that power due to like I said, past experiences. Like, it's like they were granted like you know how like at the beginning of a game, every game has like its meta, and then they nerf it. They try to nerf it, but it's like there will always be something else that would be like just be OP as fuck. Yeah. It's like with women, it's like there was a point in time where it's like okay, women are vulnerable than ever, so we should make a law that is like easier for women to come. But now it's like evolved to the point where it's like women can use that law to manipulate men, if that makes sense. Like blackmailing, bro. Like, how do you think that's like Medusa, bro? If you look at her eyes, nigga, you turn into stone. What do you think she'll try to do to try to get you to look at her fucking face? She'll persuade you. It's like, nigga, it's kind of like that, but it's like it's like I wouldn't say blackmail, but it's like
manipulate.
It's like they can do things now that can fuck you up forever. Like it's not even like temporary shit.
It's like they have that power to do some shit like that.
That is true.
And because men, we are very like, it's like we actually like when the man actually loves a woman so deeply, it will come down to a ground zero for her to a point that even if she's fucking him up, he won't know.
And there's even cases where if like a guy was to be murdered by a woman, and let's say he was stabbed in like the heart or something, like, and like the forensic people, they would be like, oh yeah, this guy was definitely fighting with somebody as this was happening. Majority of the time, people like the guys would less like they would be less turn towards the woman killing him because it's like you're a man, you should be able to outpower, like you know what I'm saying? Because that's you'd be surprised the type of questions they be asking in court, like, oh, you are a man, you know what I'm saying? Couldn't you easily outpower like domestic violence? If you was to hit back on a woman and she's the one that started the whole shit and she was hitting you first and you was to hit back. You like the guy is responsible. Because you are masculine. And it's like you have the advantage to detain the situation.
So that's why it's hard for men to decide. Exactly, it's hard for men to make decisions sometimes because it's like either you stand up for yourself or you don't. You still have fault at some point. Sometimes it's like either you stand up to defend yourself because you're masculine or whatever. Sometimes that can still go wrong for you. You know what I'm saying? And be like, oh, you're brutally, like, maybe the way you did it was too much, or even the fact that you even did it is like, why would you, touch a woman in that type of way, or what, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. And the thing is, if you don't do that and she was to hurt you and kill you, they're still gonna flip the script and be like, oh, why didn't you defend yourself? There's always. For men, there's no double standard.
No, I mean I feel like that's the only way a man can get justice is if he dies.
Yeah.
If he dies by a woman, that's the only way the woman is actually gonna like serve justice. But it's like if a man was to beat the shit out of a woman and she was trying to kill this nigga, the first thing they're gonna look at is like, well, majority of the people are going to be drawn to the conclusion of like, yo, they not there to witness all this. The only way you could escape that situation is if there was a fucking camera watching.
Yeah, watching.
Because it's like, nigga, you have to go through this whole process. It doesn't matter what the man says. If the woman is saying, oh, he hits me and I was trying to defend myself, you have to go through all of this shit. If you don't have no camera, if you have no proof.
Even with camera, bro, you still going through some bullshit. Look at Johnny Depp, bro.
That's true.
Nigga, look at Johnny Depp.
Whole ass audio clip, bro. This woman fucking with this dude and abusing him mentally.
But that situation they was both on some crazy shit though.
I mean, but still.
But Amber Heard was on some.
Yeah, she was on some wild shit.
Yeah, she got a turn on that.
He was abusing her ass. But that bitch was on some shit.
Bro, man, at the end of the day, bro, on our side, bro, we just trying to educate the world.
I feel like men just naturally adapt to that shit because men are natural born adapters. That's not even ego talking. Men are like, when it comes to competition, men, they have to adapt to the competition. Like it's not even jokes. Like nigga, if I'm going to war, like the way we go to war, we have to, like, let's say them other niggas fight guerrilla warfare, which is like sneak attacks and shit. We have to adapt to that fighting style. Like, we gotta do it back. Like, men do that shit. Like, they natural born fucking adapters, bro.
Bro, all I'm trying to say is like, bro, on this side, bro, we just talking about the problem of this, you know, of the world. You know, what we going of society, man and woman, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, what we trying to let the world know is that, bro, we all need to come to an understanding, like, and actually willing to humble ourselves, you know, both sides. Like, if you want the best for a man, you know, make sure you have that mindset that you want that. And if you want the best for a woman, make sure as a man as well you want that, you know, so that, you know, we can all come to a clear, you know,
it's crazy out here, bro.
And if you're a top G ass nigga, like, you gotta set that rule from the jump. So
and make sure,
like, he's not wrong. Like, he's just like, that's just who he is.
There's a reason why this nigga Andrew Tate don't live in America, bro.
Yeah, because he knows.
He knows majority of the women here are not down for that shit.
He has 4 wives, and those 4 wives know how he is. So the fact that he can have them, it's not just because of money. It's just they just respect and they cool with it.
Because I know some people gonna be listening. You gotta build this woman like
we gotta take time to build our woman. Build her. Y'all go find a woman and go build her, nigga. Like a fucking builder there, nigga. Go build the woman.
Like Bob the Builder, nigga.
Shut up, I'm gonna build you.
Hey, but thank you guys for
build you up right now, boy.
Like, share, subscribe if you're new. God loves you. God bless you. And we be out here.
This thing crazy.